Okay, yes. So now it's the time that we talk more about the Kendrick and the Drake of it all. Make sure that you guys are indeed liking up the video. Can I say this first off? Shout out to Kendrick for real, because there are a lot of people that do reaction videos. And oftentimes I'm sure those videos don't get cleared because of the labels or whatnot, right? But Kendrick, who now runs his SHI himself, right? He runs his SHI himself. He write himself. He does he's no longer with TDE. I believe he's under himself by way of Interscope of something like that. So he was able, I believe, to put in that call to say, hey, release the copyright restrictions or whatever on my music. And I hope that that is a game changer for a lot of people, because at one point there were no restrictions on music. Now y'all are going back to these restrictions, and I don't know why. I feel like a lot of these labels got jealous off of people eating off of their artists, but y'all artists eat off these people's money. So if people are making money, they probably off your artists, they just using that money to buy more stuff from your artist, whether it's a concert ticket, whether it's buying a song or album. Like, what is the issue, with that? So shout out to Kendrick for just making so much history, because when I saw that video, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's been like a video, a mashup they put together of a lot of different reactions from different people that review and react to music or whatnot. And I just thought that was so legit. And I was like, now I can see more people doing this, like more labels allowing this to happen, because I'm like, how y'all let TikTokers play y'all music under their videos, no matter what they're doing? That could be over there painting and they're playing some music. They could be doing anything and they're playing music, and y'all let them monetize off of that, and y'all get y'all streams up off of that. But when it comes to the YouTubers that react to stuff, y'all sit up there and want to copyright and restrict and all of that other shit. Why is that? Because I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like without no YouTube, there would have been no damn TikTok at some point, right? I feel like, I don't know which one came first, but I thought that it was YouTube, then Vine, or maybe they came out around the same time. I feel like all of that made room for a damn TikTok to damn exist. So why restrict it? And if anything, a lot of people are promoting y'all shit. So if it's music being played and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views on that music, they are influencing other people to check it out, because a lot of folks will watch. They love, like, I enjoy watching reactions, especially to songs that I love. But of course, if it's paused or whatever, like when people pause and stuff, I know folks don't like that. I'll pause the video and I'll go watch it in its entirety, and then I'll come back to their video and then watch the thing. So something like, I feel like they're still promoting your shit, so why not just clear it? So shout out to Kendrick for clearing that so that everybody can motherfucking eat. Do you hear what I say? Like, Kendrick did his big one, and I'm so here for it. So I want to get into this, okay? Because he and Drake have definitely been out here sparring with each other, and Kendrick has won the war, even though Drake has put some tea out on his page, which leads people to believe that he is not done yet and that he may be coming back to get at Kendrick. So let me say this. I feel like that's true, but I was already believing it was going to happen anyway, because once you make a trending song labeling somebody a PDF file, baby, they cannot allow that to sit on their name too long without dropping something else as a distractor, which is why I feel like the two incidences that happened at his house, as well as the spray painting at that store, I do feel like a lot of that was all distractions by his camp to get us to feel as though he's a victim. Anybody trying to put that off on Kendrick, shame on you, in my personal, because that's all the way out there in Toronto. I feel like them people already got their own personal gripe with that man that ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick, okay? I'm also hearing that OVO and EXO, which is EXO is connected to The Weeknd, they are at odds at this time, allegedly. And somebody from EXO ended up getting popped or injured in a situation that happened last month of some sort. Now it seems like they're returning the favor back to Drake. And people are just they just so happen to try and tie that to Kendrick, because Kendrick just murdered him on this track. You know what I'm saying? In this beef so far. So, yeah, but I feel like y'all can, like, don't put that on Ken, baby. Focus that right back on your good boy, your good old boy, Mr. Aubrey. Focus back, look back over there and see what the hell he got going on. Then all of a sudden that incident happened. So after somebody got, which is really weird to me, after somebody got popped already over there, somebody else decides to show up to the house shortly thereafter, like a day or so later, to try and gain access. Make that make sense for me. Somebody just got popped. And then here we are with somebody else trying to run up when you know a situation just popped off. Why are you trying to go? Like, that makes no sense. And then your story is spray painted saying, not like us. I mean, granted, yes, those could be fans. Those could simply be fans. And they could be the ones that's doing too much. But then at the same time, I'm begging to differ. Okay? Some in the milk ain't motherfucking clean in my personal, okay? But anywho, I want to get to Questlove because he has some things to say that nobody really gives a damn about. I know a lot of people may have a lot of respect for him, but in this comment, this I don't necessarily do. He says, nobody won the war. This wasn't about skill. This was a wrestling match, level mudslinging and takedown by any means necessary. Women and children and actual facts be damned. And the fact that he says in actual facts leads me to believe and know for actual fact that you're more so a Draker. In my personal opinion, you are one of those fans of Aubrey and you hate the fact that he took this big ass L across the world is what you're hurt about. Because people keep talking about show facts that he's violated somebody and that he's did this and that. Show facts. As soon as Drake shows facts that man actually physically assaulted his wife. Okay, and show the facts as well that his child is not his but belongs to his best friend. Show me those facts and then we might be on the same page, okay? So that's what it's giving. Then he said, same audience wanting blood will soon put up RIP posts like they weren't a part of the problem. Hip-hop is truly dead. No, baby, hip-hop can't be dead. It can't be dead when two of the biggest heavy hitters in hip-hop have gone up against each other. And this is what y'all wanted for many years. And I'm so glad that people have been clocking your tea, Mr. Quest, because you was also on the stage with Jay-Z years back when he was throwing disses, repeating them same disses that he gave to Nas. Wasn't you up there in support of that? I don't give a damn if you was getting a check. But if you stood on your politics and your morals and all of that, then as you do now, then you would have never been up there because all money ain't good money, right? Let you tell it. Okay? So, miss us with this. Your boy lost. He took a big ass L. And y'all gonna have to sit in that. Sit in it. Okay? I don't understand that. Now you want to say that it wasn't about skill. This was a wrestling match. What do you mean it wasn't about skill? It's everything about skill. Did you see how Kendrick executed everything from the beginning to the end? Hopped on like that. That was all strategic for Future to even drop tracks and not even tell y'all who was featured on what. Then you hear Kendrick. Kendrick goes the hell off and then sends Drake into a little piece of a frenzy. Just a piece because he wanted to drop back to back like he was really doing that. And then what happened? Kendrick ain't say shit for damn near 30 days, 40 nights. Like, Kendrick ain't say nothing. I thought Kendrick wasn't going to respond. It was going to be shoulder shrug, just like it was for Megan and just like it is for JT. Shoulder, okay. And he don't respond, It's what it is. Right? But he was like, nah, it's giving Murder May. That's what it's giving. It's giving Murder May. I'm dropping on April 30th at the very end. And that's all y'all motherfuckers going to be talking about for the rest of May. So how he properly executed all of that, like he ate your boy up. And you want to sit up there and talk about skill. How he executed his words and his wordplay and everything like he chewed the hell down. So what are you talking about? Hip-hop is truly dead. If it is, we don't want to hear you talk about hip-hop anymore. If you feel like it's that damn dead and you truly feel that way. Don't speak on it. Don't involve yourself in any other conversations going forward because according to you, it's dead. Simple as that. So then Queer Latifah, and everybody was mistaking this person for Queen Latifah. I was like, baby, this is not Queen. I already saw this over there on the Twitter, honey. So this person says, a lot of old heads are trying to pick and choose when they want to support beef because they now have corporate affiliations and hip hop has grown globally. But no one had this stance on women and children being harmed when Faith Evans and Dee Barnes were thrown into rap beef in the 90s. That is true. Y'all actually, while you sitting over here talking, y'all actually created and cultivated, in my opinion, the space for rap beefs and hip hop, which is what we see now. Because I remember saying, like, it ain't that deep. A person ain't got to respond. They ain't got to go through da da da. And I will always hear people say, but that's hip hop though. Like, that's what they do. And when you're involving yourself in beefs and rants or whatever, going raps, whatever, rants, whatever, going back and forth, it's going to be a level of gossip and mudslinging. You don't think Tupac was giving that when he was dragging the fuck out of Biggie? My, how do they forget? You don't think that's what he was doing? That is a part of knocking your player down a notch by going in on them, whether it's known information or it's not known information. Smashing somebody's BIT or baby mama or whatever the case is, like, girl, that's messy. And if that's not mudslinging, I don't know what to tell you. And if you want to talk about a match level of mudslinging, if you want to get into that, well, let's talk about the mudslinging Drake been over there doing with other people's ex-girlfriends. Okay? And they baby mamas and stuff. Let's talk about that, because he's been mudslinging that thing all over the place. Okay, trying to get folks jealous. And the way Aubrey has moved, although I've enjoyed his music, he definitely moves like an insecure man, to where if he feels like he can get that woman, it makes him feel like he's that much higher as the people he went behind they back. Kind of like the Lil Wayne situation. I feel like when he smashed Lil Wayne's girl while Wayne was locked up, I feel like for Drake to believe that he could really smash this man's woman or ex-woman or whatever, I believe Drake thought that he was up there with Wayne in some capacity when it comes to like getting girls and shit like that. I think it definitely boosted his confidence in some fashion. 1,000%. Okay, so yeah, Drake, you a mess, baby. So we want to talk about mudslinging. Let's talk about how he was slinging that mud all over the place, and y'all ain't had nothing to say. Y'all wasn't going off. Y'all ain't got so much to say. Y'all ain't over there losing y'all damn marbles, okay? Losing y'all voice. Blood pressure going up like Maul over there yelling in Rory's ear. Okay? Because you so OVO. OVO. And why it just clicked to me that OVO meant like it's over ho. Like OVO, like OV, like you're done. OVO. Like that's what it was giving. It's over. That just connected to me the other day. But yeah, so what else is going on? Is there more that I wanted to talk about over here? Oh, this is Joe Budden. Girl, let me make sure I turn this audio down, because can I say Joe Budden be over here yelling, and this is what Maul is trying to give. Maul, that used to be on this podcast with Joe, now that he's on his own podcast with Rory, he wants to be Joe so bad. And it's so funny to sit up there and listen to you try to say to Rory that, because he said, how can you diss a man that helped you? This is what Maul said on their podcast. How can you diss a man that helped you? And Rory said, we did it. And he was like, huh? We did it. He was like, yeah. He was like, we dissed a man that actually helped us or whatever. And Maul got so mad. He was like, don't ever say that. Don't compare that. Don't compare that. Don't compare that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever. That nigga's a liar. He's this and that. Don't ever say that while I'm here. First of all, I wish Rory would have bucked up on him and said, first of all, my nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Don't yell at me. You don't have to yell at me to get your point across. Just say what the fuck you got to say. I don't have to agree with it, but don't get loud with me. Don't yell at me, because you feel away. It ain't nothing but facts. I said, Rory, yes. Rory, you were right, baby. So he could lose his marbles all he wants to. It's so funny when Joe was helping you out and putting a check in your pocket and getting your own and making sure everybody knew who the hell you was. Now, he may have been wrong when he got him a little more money and y'all may have wanted in on some, but it's his company. It's his likeness. It's his image. Like, it's his brand. You know? So it's like, I mean, I feel like y'all should have really been happy with whatever y'all got. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, girl, I understand if you want a little bit more, because times are changing, money is going up. I get that. But then to leave and try and drag that man as if that man ain't never helped y'all out. Like, get the fuck out of here. And now you sitting over there on your platform trying to be loud and be everything that Joe is over here on his. Get it together, baby. But anywho, let's hear what Joe has to say.
Through. Don't sound like a nigga that's trying to fight a losing battle. He went from nah to I'm going on vacation to I'm not replying no more. That was the fastest change of tone. Wait, this said you gonna make me have to wake the demon up. You know how many sleeping pills I take in my life? What type of sleeping pills the demon taking? What is he on? That demon is on. He is not.
That demon is knocked the fuck out, yo. Hey, get
That
up.
demon will not get. Hey, demon. I'm sorry. Hey, demon.
That's an ambient.
Hey, this will
that's
not
something
get
stronger than
elevated.
That's a good
That
ambient.
demon is snoring.
I think drop.
You gonna make me happy. Don't turn into no you nigga.
That's a fight. Nah.
Don't come in here and turn into
Nah.
he was fighting to lose.
He is.
Cause he didn't say none of that shit when he was outside talking that shit.
He didn't. Okay.
He made it a lose-lose. The
No, he lost. Unequivocally.
The route
A nigga took it from him. Following through. Don't stop playing. You better keep your hands in your pocket, nigga. You better move your little.
Listen, the way he be sunning the hell out of Ish, and sometimes it really be warranted because Ish just be somewhere. I feel like Ish just always want to have the opposing view a lot of times, okay?
As
Be around
usual.
in your diamond-studded up. It was a sad Saturday night, but niggas like you, niggas you talk about us. Now, niggas,
That didn't
bring it
even-
back.
I can't. I gotta cut it down. Ooh. Baby, this right here was hilarious. I cannot. It was just the fact that they was getting up there actually trying to, do the uncle dance, like actually trying to move. I thought that was just too damn funny. And just to see Kendrick won, like they not like us. Like it's lit. Like everybody is dancing to this. Like everybody is going crazy to this song. They not like us. They not like us. And then I feel like that's also like, of course, like they not like us. Like he's not even American. Like it's a no disrespect, but he not like us. Like he not even American. He's not. And yes, he's a mixed individual, but he really did grow up in white culture. Like he grew up with his white mom out there in Canada, and it's just different, He not like us. Okay. And did y'all see the video where they said that this girl found J. Cole and he was sitting on the beach? I was like, I know that's right, Jermaine. I know that is right, Mr. Jermaine Cole. Jermaine said, go away from me with this. This man is somewhere sitting on the beach, chilling, living his damn life. I thought that was rather interesting, okay? We already knew it, though. Me goes to the beach, casually meets J. Cole. Now, I do question, when was this? I don't know if this was old and they're just reposting it or what. But, yeah, that's what's going on, okay? So, he's over there chilling. All right, living his life. So shout out to Jermaine Cole over there, knowing when to exit out of the beef and letting these two individuals who've been throwing shots at each other for years get at it, because it was time for them to go head the hell up, and that's what happened. And I really feel like the Kendrick and the Drake situation was really like David and Goliath type situation, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake really thought that because he's that big guy and he got all these people behind him and he got the bigger fan base, I suppose, or whatever, that he couldn't get bodied. And you did. You definitely got bodied. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got bodied. But either way, good luck.